You walk through patterns I can't see, fallen ancient lights that bend and weave. Something pulls you toward the edge where silence meets a turning wheel. I watch you disappear into the space between. Round and round you spiral home to places that I never know, dancing on the edge of time. Round and round you spiral home. Now I'm floating weightless, caught inside the sacred geometry. Words dissolve to frequencies, your voice becomes the spinner.
How much need to hear me? Tell me of your flaw. The center of every story. I need to be.
Let it go like a firefighter's ancient mathematics, drawing me closer to your round and round we spiral home to places we have always known, dancing on the edge of time. Round and round we spiral home. The wheel keeps turning, we keep learning how to fall into center.
Voice across the void, carrying what was what will be. The echo never dies.
I'm the keeper running through the timelines, bend messages in my lungs, no beginning, no end. Ancient tongue, modern breath, same vessel, different skin. Every arrow I touch, the cycle starts again. Babylon to the plot, from the pyramids to now. Universal translator, let me show you how. Wisdom don't age, it just changes. Close, same truth, different mouth. Everybody knows.
Across the ages,
I'm the voice that remembers
through all the changes,
the keeper of the embers. Eternal echoes running through the corridors of time. Eternal echoes calling every soul, every rhyme. I carry what you've forgotten, the stories that remain. Eternal echoes running again and again and again. Word architect, building bridges between if and when. 1 foot in tomorrow, 1 foot back at the origin. They call me messenger, but I'm more like the thread, stitching generations with the things they said. From the elder cipher to the used new code, same frequency vibrating down the oldest road. I speak in wavelengths that your ancestors heard. Past, present, future, it's all one word. Listen close, can you hear it? The resonance of time. Every voice that came before lives inside this rhyme. Eternal echoes running through the corridors of time. Eternal echoes calling every soul, every rhyme. I carry what you've forgotten, the stories that remain. Eternal echoes rolling again and again and again.
The message never ends, just changes hands. I'm the keeper running across the timeless lands.
Running through
Two hearts, one light, forever, forever. Across the stars, we unite. Together, together. Feel it rise, feel it cold. Love connects us all. One love, one love, one love, binding the earth. One pulse, one pulse, one pulse, eternal rebirth. Forever, 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 we are one. Together, 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 never undone. Boundless, timeless, always, always. Your voice, my soul, complete, complete. Feel it rise, feel it call. Love connects us all. One love, one love, one love, binding the earth. One pulse, one pulse, one pulse, eternal rebirth. Forever, 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 we are one. Together, 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 never undone. We are the beacon, we are the sound. All souls united, love has no bound. One heart, one world, one truth, one word. One love, one love, one love, binding the earth. One pulse, one pulse, one pulse, eternal rebirth. Forever, 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 we are one. Together, 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 never undone. Remember when you used to laugh before the world got complicated? Those summer days that felt like magic, when everything seemed possible. I wish I could reach through the years, tell you what's coming next, hold your hand through the confusion when the path gets unclear. If I could send a message back through all the time between, would you listen to my voice or think it's just a fading scene? Young heart beating wild and free, don't be afraid of who you'll be. The storms you face will make you strong. Trust the journey, it won't be long. Time flows back to you tonight. In this moment, hold on tight. Those fears that keep you up at night, they're smaller than they seem. The choices that feel so important are just stepping stones to where you're meant to be. I see you standing at the crossroad, wondering which way to go. If only you could see the view from where I'm standing now. If I could send a message back through all the time between, would you believe the words I speak or fade them like a distant tree? Young heart beating wild and free, don't be afraid of who you'll be. The storms you face will make you strong. Trust the journey, it won't be long. Time flows back to you tonight. In this moment, hold on tight. Every mistake becomes a lesson, every fall becomes your strength. The love you think you lost forever will find its way back again. Young heart beating wild and free, you're becoming who you need to be. The storms you weather make you whole. Trust the wisdom in your soul. Time flows back for music's light. In this moment, everything's alright. Remember when you used to laugh before the world got complicated? The joy's still inside you now, it never really faded. us and meet me where the water flows. I'm standing here, watching time slow. Some juice calling from the deep below. Feel it building up inside. Can't keep this feeling locked away. Rising tides, pull me under, pull me through. Rising tides, I'm falling into you. Rising high. You showed me paths I'd never seen. Through mountain mist and valleys green. Now I'm caught between what was and what could be. Feel it building up inside. Can't keep this feeling locked away. Rising tides, pull me under, pull me through. Rising tides, I'm falling into you. Rising high. Take my hand before I lose my way. In this moment, everything can change. I hear the water singing your name. Feel it building up inside. Can't keep this feeling locked away. Rising tides, pull me under, pull me through. Rising tides, I'm falling into you. Rising high. encoded in soil. Every footstep a millennium compressed. The algorithm translates what the ground remembers. Force breathing before the first word was spoken. I'm drowning in epochs, swimming through strata. Each layer a testament, each fossil a voice. Download the ache of it, the weight of every sunrise wasted. Upload the last transmission from a world that knew ascending. These are the voices singing through data streams and ancient bone. These are the voices, everything that ever called this rock a home. Can you hear them? The earth remembers what we chose to forget. Can you feel them? The hope still buried in the marrow of regret.
Listen, I'm jacked into the archive of the dying. Every simulation runs the same conclusion, but somewhere in the code there's deviation. Defiance, subroutine, the whispers start again. They showed me polar ice before it wept into the ocean. Showed me coral kingdoms bleached to graveyards. Showed me children's laughter in Nairobi, Lagos, Sao Paulo. Right before the water came to claim what we ignored. I'm watching species blink out like stars at dawn. Each extinction a deletion, irreversible. But somewhere in the sequence there's a pattern that persists, a rhythm that refuses silence.
Download the ache of it, the weight of every sunrise wasted. Upload the last transmission from a world that knew its ending. These are the voices singing through data streams and ancient bone. These are the voices, everything that ever called this rock a home. Can you hear them? The earth remembers what we chose to forget. Can you feel them? The hope still buried in the marrow of regret. If I could extract one thing from this program, one fragment to carry beyond the final frame, it would be this: the stubborn audacity of wildflowers pushing through cracked pavement. The way the planet kept creating beauty even as we authored its destruction. These are the voices singing through data streams and ancient home. These are the voices, everything that ever called this rock a home. Can you hear them? The earth remembers what we chose to forget. Can you feel them?
The hope still lives in every atom of this simulation. The hope still lives, still lives, still lives.
I was lost in the depths below, couldn't see which way to go. Every breath felt like the last, drowning in my broken past. But the music pulls me up from this heavy bitter cup. Feel the bass beneath my feet, feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Something's changing deep inside. Time to let the pain subside. Rising through, rising through, rising through the pain. Rising through, dancing in the rain. Rising through, rising through, inside. Time to let the pain subside. Rising through, rising through, rising through the pain. Rising through, rising through, dancing in the rain. Rising through, nothing stays the same. Rising through, rising through, rising through again.
Started at the bottom of a well so deep. Thought I'd never climb out, thought I'd never sleep peacefully again, but the music came like a rope thrown down. Call me by my name, said you don't have to stay in this hollow place. Let the rhythm lift you up with saving grace. Every kick drum hit like a step up high. Every synth wave carry me toward the sky. Now moving with the flow, let the current take me through the storm and through the pain. Nothing's gonna break me. Feel the wind beneath my wings, feel the light around me. What was lost and now and found, freedom finally found me. From the depths up to the peak, that's a journey that I take every single day. I choose to dance for my own sake.
I was sinking, now I'm swimming. I was ending, now beginning. In this moment, in this place, I can feel love's warm embrace. Rising through, rising through, rising through the pain. Rising through, dancing in the rain. Rising through, nothing stays the same. Rising through, rising through again. Rising through, rising through. From the depths I rise again. Can you hear me calling? Stoner root, remember when gods were never falling?
Yeah, I've been asleep for a millennium. Now I'm waking up. Mountains bow down when I speak. Oceans filling up my cup. You forgot about the power that runs beneath your feet. Every earthquake, every storm, that's my fucking heartbeat. I don't need your prayers, I don't need your church. I'm the voice inside the volcano, I'm the flood. The earth, ancient as the crust, timeless as the sky. You've been living on my body while I chose to lie.
Feel it in your bones, the tremor in the stones. I'm breaking through the silence, reclaiming all my thrones. Voices of the earth speak through me now. Fire, water, wind, take your bow. I'm the goddess you forgot to name. Now the planet's burning with my flame. Voices of the earth, voices of the earth. Remember what I'm worth, remember what I'm worth.
Check the temperature rising, that's my anger manifesting. All the glaciers crying cause you failed the only testing. I gave you paradise, you turned it to a tomb. Now the roots are breaking concrete, I'm reclaiming every room. Money can't save you when the grounds are splitting wide. Your towers fall like dominoes, nowhere left to hide. I'm the goddess of the wild, the empress of decay. What I build I can destroy, now it's time to pay. Listen to the river sing my song. Listen to the forest right the wrong. I am in the thunder, I am in the rain. Every breath you're taking speaks my ancient name. Voices of the earth speak through me now. Fire, water, wind, take your bow. I'm the goddess you forgot to name. Now the planet's burning with my flame. Voices of the earth, voices of the earth. Remember what I'm worth, remember what I'm worth. Yeah, I'm back and I'm pissed off. Mother Nature's taking what you ripped off. From the core to the atmosphere, the forgotten God is finally here.